All right. Well, my name is Tony. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Stack AI. I did my PhD here at MIT together with my co-founder. And Stack AI is building AI agents for the enterprise. We are having an approach that basically connects very much data with LLMs, with SaaS platforms. The way we do it is with a platform that is basically encapsulating everything as nodes that you can connect together. The nodes that we have are from the most common databases and content management systems that you have in enterprise. It goes from SharePoint, Salesforce, Snowflake, to the different LLM providers that you have there, OpenAI, Cohere, Anthropic, and so on. The idea is very much that you can drag and drop nodes and connect them with a visual editor that you can see here. It's very small, but hopefully you can see that there are nodes that you can connect. Once you have this backend, which by the way is LLM agnostic, knowledge base agnostic, and SaaS tool agnostic, you can deploy it with different interfaces. We connect with all your communication channels. It can go from email, Slack, Teams. It can be from messaging systems, but also end-to-end interfaces. This means with UI and UX included. ChatGPT interface is a very common one, but also form interfaces with fixed inputs and fixed outputs, badge interfaces that looks like spreadsheets, and of course, API endpoints that you can call, your IT department can connect to very easily. The idea is that once you deploy this platform and these AI agents, it can go from mostly back office automation, from IT support desk to other kind of tasks that are repetitive, or those that are not that repetitive, but that have like some level of reasoning and then you feel confident you could automate. Once you deploy that, you have an analytics dashboard where you can monitor all the runs, users, tokens used, errors, and so on. It's a very visual interface so that even CIOs can plug in, see what's happening, what are the AI agents that you're deploying. We're working with very big companies that are deploying many of those, and observability, predictability, role-based access control is critical for them. We are SOC 2 Type 2 compliant, HIPAA compliant for all our telehealth medicine customers that we have. We have public companies in the telehealth space as well, and GDPR for all our customers in Europe. We also offer on-premise deployments. We have a defense company, for example, that needed everything in their on-premise, and I'm not even talking about Azure kind of deployments. I'm talking about raw servers, but we also do virtual private cloud, Azure, AWS, GCP, you name it. We've done deployments across the world, even in Australia. We operate across the world, as I was saying. US, Canada, and Europe are the main customers, but also Asia Pacific, Japan, and so on. In terms of industries, we're a very horizontal platform where we focus on healthcare companies, finance, and also logistics, though we are working with defense companies, public sector. Massachusetts government is also interested in our platform, and so on. MIT is actually a big customer of ours. We have 3,500 users here, so we're proud partners. And in terms of like use cases, I'll just touch on some of these, but Freya is one that I love because they were operating in Europe and they had lots of logistics kind of like operations there, and they have to handle a lot of languages. Nordic languages, mostly Norwegian, Swedish, and so on. And the idea that they could do everything in Stack AI without using other third-party software was very enticing to them. Also, they've deployed a lot of use cases. Right now, they have more than 100, mostly on the support desk, IT side of things. And since then, I mean, they've automated many things that are from operations to business to even marketing and SEO optimization of the website. Like, there's lots of use cases that can be applied with Stack AI. We're also working with LiveMD, public healthcare company in the telehealth side of things. What they mostly do is like conversations, patients to doctors. And what they've done is like a copilot that helps doctors interact with the patients without having to change tabs and windows. So basically they have the conversation with the patient and the right information about the patient is displayed right next to their conversation. We're also working, these are anonymized use cases. Unfortunately, I cannot share who's the customer, but basically one of the biggest digital banks in the world. They have 100 million customers right now, and they've automated risk and compliance via copilots that they deploy in Slack. And then we have one of the top 10 civil engineering firms in the US that are building billions of dollars for bridges and stadiums and things like that. And they've indexed 7,000 of the CVs of the employees that they have internally. And now they are managing to connect these employees to the right RFPs, the request for proposals or projects, to automate this whole process of creating this documentation. And with that, they are able to apply to projects much faster than their competition. Something that they were before doing by calling the Ohio office, hey, who do you know that is an expert in glass ceilings for stadiums? Now they do it conversationally much faster with our platform. Partnership asks, I'm looking for distribution partners. Now we're talking with big consulting firms that are happy to partner with us to distribute this platform, but also onboarding new customers in different industries. Regulated industries that deal with a lot of unstructured data are our, bread and butter of sorts. So if you are one of those, let me know. And feel free to reach out directly to my email or the enterprise@stackai.com. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Klaus. How do you compare your solution to hyperscaler solutions like Agent Space or Copilot?
Very good question. One customer put it really well. Copilot Studio feels like Internet Explorer versus Google Chrome. So your choice to select one or the other. But it's much, much easier, much faster. You'll see the value in minutes instead of days.
And how long are your sales cycles, considering everything that you said?
So, for example, the civil engineering firm, it took 2 weeks. It's kind of funny because the CIO saw a video about us, and he was like, "Hey, I like this." And he skipped through the whole process. He was the CIO also, so he could skip a lot. And we went straight to that. But for example, for LifeMD, it took 3 months through procurement, compliance. There's also like all the redlining for the contracts and stuff like that. So it can take longer than that, of course. Like the defense company I was telling you about took about 6 months, and that was the most complicated one, I would say.
Thank you.